Hey guys, Chad Tavernier here with Vantage Point Outdoors, and on this video I just wanted to answer a question I got recently on Facebook about how I position my trail cameras. Alright guys, now like I mentioned, I got a question about a week ago from a guy who was wondering, how I position my trail cameras. And because he complimented my pictures, saying, hey, you capture very good images of these deer. How do you position your trail cameras? And he mentioned about positioning them a certain way for the sun. And I've read those articles and I've seen that information. A lot of guys out there will recommend that you don't position a camera a certain way because you're going to have the sun at 4 p.m. directly into your trail camera or what have you. I have never gone by that rule of thumb or by that scenario. When I'm placing my trail cameras out there, I am simply placing them where they are in the best spot for that location to capture the best images of the deer. So I basically just put the camera in the spot which is the best place for that camera to capture pictures of deer when they're traveling through that area. And that's pretty much the only criteria that I use. And over the last 10 years of running trail cameras, I can probably count on one hand or less how many times sun has impacted my images to the point where I couldn't see what animal was in frame. So, and I use my trail camera strictly as a scouting tool. So as long as I can tell whether it's a buck or a doe or a shooter buck in there or a small buck, as long as I can tell that information, I'm happy with my trail camera images. But as far as capturing really good images, again, I've just found that if you place your trail cameras in the best spot to capture a picture of a deer when they're traveling through that area, that's the best way to go about it, regardless of where the sun's going to be at whatever hour a day, because you never know when deer are going to come through that area. So I've always just picked a spot that I felt was the best place that camera could be to capture an image of a deer or a turkey or whatever's coming through the area. Anyways, I hope you guys could found that informative, and hopefully that could help somebody out. And as always, I want to thank you for tuning into the show. I'll see you next time right here on the VPO Minute.